ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like, watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt. It's every time it get up and it go out, it's got to run. Every time it go out, it's got to jump on my man and boom, bring my man to the ground. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but I promise you, whatever they catch, it ain't just letting them eat it. It's a fight going on, and every time it fight, it gets stronger. Every time it fight, it get more ferocious. Every time it fight, it becomes more of what it is. Why the giraffe don't look like the lion? They don't hunt. They ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like, watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt. It's every time it get up and it go out, it's got to run. Every time it go out, it's got to jump on my man and boom, bring my man to the ground. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but I promise you, whatever they catch, it ain't just letting them eat it. It's a fight going on, and every time it fight, it gets stronger. Every time it fight, it get more ferocious. Every time it fight, it becomes more of what it is.
Hey, step inside that booth, get loose, knock out a nigga tooth, man. It's your boy 5039. Back at it again with another one, man. Much love to the almighty LDBC, man. Lions Den boxing community, man. Much love to the whole chat. Everybody coming through the day showing love, man. Much love to my bro, man. Oddfella, man. My bro G-Day, man. Y'all wish my brother Oddfella happy G-Day right now in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? It's my bro G-Day, you understand me? So yeah, man. It's going down on this Flex Friday, man. Much love to everybody, man. Much love to my gang, my squad, man. Houston Hard Hitters, Usual Suspects, Berserker Boys, man. And yeah, we in this thing, man. I will be holding it down today for BFTB. So y'all pull up to the Lions Den and get that smoke. You understand me, man? And we're gonna hold it down, man. But Oddfella, man, once again, brother, happy G-Day to you, man. Let the people know what you got going, bro, and when you gonna be dropping some content, man.
And y'all know what it is. It's your favorite, yet your most hated Oddfella. Back for another live stream. Flex Fridays. Y'all know what it is. On the 503 Live platform. Make sure you like and subscribe. You know what I mean? I'm on road right now. I'm out in the sticks. You know what I mean? I'm heading, you know what I mean? In Canadian terms, I'm heading down south. In the day, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Slowly making my way towards the Motor City. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Detroit. Yeah, that's what's up. I got the youths them with me in the whip. You know what I mean? Kids say what up. Yeah, y'all know what it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what's popping.
Yeah. Okay, that's what's up, man. Safe travels to you and the fam, man, and the little odd fellas, man. You understand me, man? I see y'all in the building. Tay Brown in the building. Bun South D Town, Quee, L Fighter, OG Ron Finkley in the building, man. Well, let's go ahead and get right into it, man. Hot topics, bro. Devin Haney, man, versus Adrian Broner, man. I'm seeing it all over. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've seen it though, but Devin Haney called out Adrian Broner on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? You know, AB clapped back and was on some shit like, you know, been around Floyd one day and he manipulating you and all this and all that. Then we see AB jump up in the DM of Eddie Hearn and say, "Give me 20 million," and I knock Devin Haney the fuck out, bro. So I made a little video about it, man, before we came on, bro. So I want to get your thoughts on it, man. How you feel, man?
Yo, I don't know if this is cloud or I mean, but it's definitely an interest. You know what I mean, of AB and Devin Haney. But is this something? You know what I mean, like, is AB just salty or just sticking up? You know what I mean, sticking up for Javante. While Javante's now, you know, ways a little bit after the video of Devin Haney riding bikes with Floyd Mayweather and whatnot. You know what I mean? We didn't hear a response from Tank, but I think we did through AB. So I don't know so much if this take place, or is it the Tank fight, Tank against Devin Haney closer to being made? That's the question needs to be asked. And I think this Broner thing at the end of the day is kind of clout chasing. He's kind of sticking up for his homeboy.
Yeah, man. Salute to my brother OG Ron Finger for the donation, man. Appreciate that, man. Salute to you, my brother, man. Much appreciated. You understand me? My boy LJ Fighter say Devin don't need to get sucked into that. What you mean by that, man? What you mean by that, LJ? He don't need to get sucked into what, brother? A big bag and a name? What you talking about? Just AB is a name, bro. And one thing I want to say about AB, man, AB don't duck no smoke, okay? You understand me? I ain't never known AB to not turn down a fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? He already done told Eddie Hearn what it's gonna take. You know what I'm saying? That maybe they could negotiate, maybe work the numbers out. You know what I'm saying? He say he want 20 million. Now I'm gonna bring it back to you, Big Art. Do you think he pricing himself out with the 20 million, or do you think he worth that?
At first look,
bro.
yeah, when I first hear 20 million, I'm like, yo, yeah, this nigga crazy, man. But at the same time, AB's a businessman, and this is all about how you negotiate. You know what I mean? You start with the high bid. You know what I mean? And then you hopefully you might work your way somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
So if he skates off with, you know what I mean, able to agree and skate off with 10 million, that's a good look, don't you think? For a fight, you know what I mean? Devin Haney, he's a budding superstar, but he's still not a household name like that. You getting a $10 million bag to fighting a guy that you're probably gonna lose to. Yeah, that sounds all right to me.
Yeah, man. My brother CB Sports TV in the building. He say salute 503 line and panel. My brother DB talking to Quee and LJ. CB say Devin Haney gonna whoop Adrian Broner ass really bad. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. We gonna see, man. I got my brother, the glue of the Houston Hard Hitters, man. Stay Ready Boxing TV up in the building, man. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. What's going down with it, bro?
What's good, little bro? What's good?
Oh man, just chilling, man, cooling on this Friday, man. It's Oddfella birthday too. You understand me? And we just kicking shit right now, man. But let people know what you got going, man.
Happy G Day, bro. Happy G Day. Man, I ain't got shit going on.
Salute.
Ready to get off. Tired to the motherfucker. Want some crab claws from Papa Do's. Hell.
that nigga, your face just tell it all, bro. You just look like you had a long week, my guy.
Shit, I have, my bro. I have. Shit. It's been a long week.
I ain't gonna lie, cuz I had to call in today though, man. I was sick, bro. I had to call in. Yeah, man.
I had my time.
I had to call in though.
You said that. Let me look at my motherfucking vacation.
Straight up, man. I had to pull a blue 42 hood on they bitch ass. Now let me catch up in this chat right quick though, man, and I'm gonna come to my bro. Stay ready. LJ Fighter say I'm talking about all the games. He ain't in no games, bro. He want to fight, in my opinion. We're gonna see though exactly. AB can fight. I agree. At least it's an official elite matchup facts. Mahara Nation say fuck AB. Devin Haney will destroy him. I don't know about all that destroying shit, bro. AB ain't no hoe.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold on. We ain't gonna act like AB ain't more talented than everybody he lost to. Tell me I'm lying. Anybody in the chat can tell me that AB ain't more talented. AB was a better fighter than everybody he lost to. The reason he lost is because his mental in the sport. If AB had it in his mind, he could have beat Sean Porter. He could have beat Mikey. He could have beat McDonald. Come on, y'all not gonna act like AB just some straight 100% garbage out here. Does he beat Devin Haney? I think he do because he's bigger than him.
What?
saying no, no. Let me rephrase that. I
That
said
nigga say,
I
I ain't
think
mad
he
at
can.
you,
I think he can.
though.
I
Okay.
think he can, but I don't think he will.
Mm.
I'm just going on pure skill and talent. I like y'all know I'm a Devin Haney fan. I'm not, you know I'm not just big on Adrian Broner like that.
Stay, you ain't gotta make excuses. You right, man. I mean,
I'm just being
it's
honest
not
with
a
y'all as far as
wash.
talent.
It definitely ain't no wash.
Mm-hmm.
Damn sure ain't no watch. It's not. I know I ain't making excuses. I'm not. I'm saying the damn sure ain't no watch, but because the boy is talented, y'all cannot sit there and say he not talented. That boy talented as a motherfucker.
Yeah. Nah, you right, bro. You right. You know what I'm saying? He talented as hell. I give you that. You know what I'm saying? Let me catch up in the chat though. DB say I don't think Adrian is pricing himself out. I think that is the start of negotiations. He would probably land between 9 to 13 million. Okay. Okay. OG Ron, he must be laughing at Abe. Bonsop D Town say we already know AB is the can man. Anybody can get it. Kids and all. Yes, sir. You ain't lying. That's why I say AB ain't ducking no smoke. What did AB ask
Nah,
for? 10 million. Now he asked for 20 million. He asked for 20 million. I see you in the building on Make It Real. What's good with him, my G? He might be pricing himself out. Okay. Um, DB say if Devin Haney gets in the ring in our classes, Adrian Broner, it will bring lots of eyes and attention to him. It's a great bag. Most definitely, man. Nobody fucking with Diz on. That's my gripe with the fight. That's what I ask people today, man. Would they get to the zone if the zone make that fight? You say save me a link. I got you, bro. I see you in the building, Ticket TV. What's good with it, man? That's the OG man, my brother, man. Ticket TV. What's good? What's good, OG? Uh, LJ Fighter say you got a taste for that. What name? That douche name? Douche name? What you talking about? Okay, yeah, he's speaking to Ticket TV. Jeff, the producer in the building. He say I rooted for AB every time. I rooted for AB every last one of those fights. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, me too. Me too, 704 Joe say AB about bitch. Yeah, man. DB speaking to
Y'all give me 5 minutes real quick.
all right. Um, you on mute, say ready. OG Run laughing.
what up? What up, DB?
Yeah, okay. We caught up. We caught up. He say Mikey locked him down. Come on, my G. I mean, yeah. OG Run say good point. Mahara Nation say AB can kiss the fattest part. Come on, bro. I ain't reading that.
Hey, B. I mean, hey, you been on a roasting spree lately. You know what? I'm gonna call Junior on your ass. Hey, he gonna show your ass how to roast.
Yeah, yeah, man. Listen, man. It's a cool little fight, man. All I'm gonna say is, like I said in my video, AB, Devin Haney, they keeping themselves relevant, man. You know what I'm saying? That now Devin Haney, he on the shelf. I don't know what AB gonna do at this point. You know what I'm saying? Um, would you get to the zone for that fight though? Stay
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
okay.
That's an actual fight that bro. Hell yeah. I watched the fuck out that.
Okay. Um, LJ say I would hate to see a youngster smack AB around. I wouldn't. I would love to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And you got to think about it. AB didn't ask for that. Devin Haney started that shit. You know what I'm saying? So AB clapped back and said what he had to say. I want to ask you about that too, though, man, because he said, he got around Floyd one day and Floyd manipulating him and all this and all that. What? I mean,
Man,
why?
I don't,
Why you think?
I
Why
don't
you
know
think he
nothing
felt
about none of that.
what he think Floyd got a mind control over these fighters or something? Like what? That's
Man, bro, you asked the wrong one. I don't even get into all that because I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know what Floyd doing. Asking for manipulation and all that, that ain't a question you can ask me because I don't know what the hell going on the back end over there. I don't know if he's studying or something or are these fighters just feeling some type of way. It could be nothing. It could be how Devin Haney been feeling for the longest. Don't nobody really know.
Mm.
It just take you gotta I don't know. Shit. Yeah. I can't I can't sit
Nah,
there and just you know I I can't fathom it.
nah, for shit show, bro. I mean, like I
Huh?
say, man, I don't think it's so much manipulation, man. I just think dudes look up to Floyd. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I will say about Devin Haney that he got over a lot of these guys is that he disciplined, bro. He don't smoke, he don't drink. You know what I'm saying? He been around Floyd and them for the longest. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Floyd daddy trained Devin. You know what I'm saying? Devin worked with Mike McCallum. You know what I'm saying? The real body snatcher. It's rumors that he gonna be working with Roy Jones Jr. probably in his next fight, man. So what you think? What you think about that, bro? How would you feel? Devin Haney and Trill Bill and them going down and working with Roy Jones Jr., bro. How you feel about that?
I'll be glad Roy Jones finally working with somebody black. It took him long enough. Shit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker been a like everybody say, he's an honorary citizen of Russia because that's all he work with. He don't try to teach nobody black his styles or to help them through the sport. He rather criticize them than help them out. And Roy Jones, one of my favorite fighters, but let's be honest, does he really help any black fighters out or does he criticize them for the most part? Because that's all I see. Criticizing Earl Spence, criticizing uh with Deontay Wilder, criticizing Andre Ward, criticizing what's another fighter? Daniel Jacobs when he fought Matt Salicki on HBO. That's all I saw from him. That's all I saw. So
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm glad to see that he actually working with somebody.
Yeah, man. You know your boy Holyfield fighting tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, I know. He also fighting. He also fighting here in Houston, March 7th.
Man, they keeping that young boy active, man.
Why
That boy
not?
fighting.
He only 19.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Why
By
not?
the
He
time
got.
by the time he 23, 24, man, he probably be a
Oh,
problem.
hold on. Tristan just told me he was fighting February 28th on Mikey Undercard.
Oh, he gonna be fighting on Mikey on the card?
Yes, yes, sir.
Oh, that's man. When is that fight?
The 29th, 28th, 29th.
Yeah. You thought about going to that shit or not? Oh no. You gonna be in you going to Jericho.
That's next week though. That
Yeah,
fight ain't
yeah.
till the end of the month. I might go. I go stay with my sister up there and just pop up.
Okay.
I think Fred gonna go, so I might go with Fred. Go holler on Unc and just give me a ticket and just ride up there, but to go up there and just have a good time. Shit. 84.
Niggas say hood on. Damn, OG run. That's how you feel, man.
What is that?
uh, on buy the zone. He was telling DB hood niggas don't buy the zone. I ain't gonna lie, man, but I've been fucking around with it a little bit lately, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie, man. I will definitely get it for Devin Haney AB. You know what I'm saying? If the zone can put up the money for that fight and make it happen, I'm with it, man. I want to see Devin Haney get his belt back. And shit, why not fight Adrian Broner after that? Shit, you know what I'm saying? Why not?
Yeah.
Hey, Mahar Nation say, I will say if they can make the fight, I will gladly buy the zone only for that fight. Okay, that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah.
You
LJ
see
say
why
I
you
will
sitting there
hate.
talking shit about Adrian Broner? Look, and then you come right out and say you'll go get the fight. So I don't want to hear you talking shit. What's the point of talking shit if you still gonna watch the fight? That's what I be saying to man. Y'all just be wanting to talk shit to be talking shit sometimes. And I'm a shit talker sometimes. Damn.
Yeah, man. You know how Abe get, man. He just like to go off on AB.
I know. And I'm the one that don't like AB.
You know what I'm saying? But LJ say I would hate to see it from AB one clean and a winning streak. Haney came in there and dusted him. He might be through as a main eventer. Oh damn. Oh man, y'all throwing dirt on AB name, bro. God leave. You say he might be through as a main eventer and just the opponent, my nigga?
Y'all
Yeesh.
smoking crack.
Woo. Woo.
Nah, it ain't got that bad yet.
Y'all
Man.
smoking crack. If that's the case,
LJ, you disrespectful, cuz.
yeah. If that's the
Yeah.
case, Danny Garcia done as a main event.
That's what I'm saying, man. AB can, if all this fails, bro, AB can go back to Ohio and sell out, bro. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? For
Then
real.
on top of that, AB can move down to 140 and get any one of those top guys at 140 because they all would want to fight him. Why? Because he a name. He gonna shit talk and he gonna bring money. So y'all
Facts.
is
AB
tripping.
can go back to Ohio and put Porter on the undercard. What are you talking about?
Yeah, y'all is really tripping today, and I'm not. Yeah, how y'all gonna have the one that don't like Porter caping for Porter? Y'all gonna have to stop this. We not. I'm not on the Porter. I mean, not Porter, but Broner train. Like I don't even like Broner. Y'all not finna sit here and have me on the Broner train like this today. Got me over here defending people I don't like. Shit, nah.
Okay, Abe Hard say when he get home, he gonna cook on ABN. Stay ready.
Yeah, go ahead. Hope you.
How
Hope you.
Abe gonna
Hope.
cook
You
when
been
he
Hope.
ain't
saying
got
that
no
shit since we started
ingredients?
the stream, bro.
Hey, I hope.
I'm not paying you no more attention, bro.
Hope you use olive oil.
You missed it. You start
Cause
cooking, brother. What you
yeah,
cooking, man?
hope you using olive oil and ain't using canola oil. You know we don't need computer oil in our cooking oil.
Right on, right on. Okay. Shakita quick telling them don't do it. Mahar Nation, yeah, man. He better leave. He better leave grown people alone. Don't
Yeah.
tell him though. He gonna learn. He gonna learn.
He ain't woke up the monster yet because don't get me to start roasting.
Yes, you see, stay ready. He's still in office mode. Like he ain't. He
Oh,
ain't
I ain't
work
in
mode
office
right
mode
now.
now. My weekend just started. Shit.
Hey man, happy G Day to my boy Oddfella though, man. We gonna have a hope my boy have a good weekend, man. You know he coming to the states, man. You understand me? So yeah,
What? You going to Detroit, ain't you?
Yeah,
yeah,
just for a little short little pit stop.
Already. Turn over
Wow.
one time.
yeah,
I'm just
man.
on the reserve right now, actually. Out of all places, the
You say
Oddfella
what?
is on the Indian Reserve.
Oh, no. You on the Indian Reserve, bro?
Yeah, right now.
Interesting. You know, I want to go to the Indian Reserve. I think I might go to the one in Livingston. Um, but that's what's up though, man. What you got going on up there? Y'all just posted.
Nah, I had to make a little stop off, you know what I mean? Make a little stop off, give me some cheap backwoods in the dig before I get back on the road.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
The backwoods on the reserve be half the price.
Hey, that's what's up. I ain't mad at that, man. So have you crossed into the USA or you still in Canada?
Nah, I'm in Canada right now.
Okay. LJ, if you want to donate, bro, just hit the cash app, man. 503 line in the cash app, bro. It's simple. You understand me? Appreciate that though, man. I see you in the building, Black Banner. Real quick though, man. I know we talking about Devin Haney, AB and shit, man. That's a fantasy fight. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing set in stone yet. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? We just
so who did you honor today though?
oh, I haven't even honored nobody yet, bro. But
Okay.
I'm gonna get to that. I wanted to honor Muhammad Ali, man.
The
Yeah.
reason I asked because you normally start the show off like that, and I'm like,
Yeah,
damn,
yeah.
bro,
I
I
was
missed
trying.
it.
I was trying to wait to see if there was gonna be some more people coming through. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't do it yet. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you came through. So yeah, we can do it though. We most definitely can honor Muhammad Ali real quick, man. Real
All
quick.
right, all right.
Yeah, man. Like I say, man. Let me pull it up right quick for you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
We most definitely can honor Muhammad Ali. I see you in the building, D McGee, my brother. What's good with it, homie? Um. So yeah, we gonna honor my homie Muhammad Ali right quick. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, picture load up. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, man. I know we normally start the show off like that, like stay ready, say man, but due to my brother being on the road for his G Day, you know what I'm saying? I just came in and we just got straight to the hot topic, you know what I'm saying? But since Stay Ready then came through, man, I wanted to pay homage to the GOAT, man, you understand me, the original GOAT, you understand me, Muhammad Ali, man. Um Muhammad Ali, man, born Cassius Clay, Cassius Marcellus Jr. on January 17th. You know what I'm saying? My boy was a Capricorn. He was an 8 person too. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Legendary on the numerology. Yeah, man, he was rated only at heavyweight professionally. Um, Amazing record of 56-5 during his amateur years. He dominated with a record of 105. Ali was rated at light heavyweight during the Summer Olympics in 1960 when he won gold for the USA. Clay Jr. at the time. Yeah, so he won gold in 1960 at light heavyweight. You understand me? Yeah, man. And I heard a famous story, man. When um, he went back home and shit, and he tried to go eat downtown, and they wouldn't even let him eat. You understand me? That was a story I heard about Ali back in the Gap. You know what I'm saying? But they also said Ali will go on a 19-0 winning streak for the next 3 years, becoming a top contender. That's when he turned pro for a title shot against intimidating champion Sonny Liston. Prior to that fight, the build-up, Ali labeled Liston the Big Ugly Bear. On February 15th, 1964, Ali was the 7-1 underdog and did the unbelievable, defeating Liston in 6 rounds as he retired on his stool. Soon after this victory, Ali changed his legal name to Cassius X and then to Muhammad Ali after converting to the Nation of Islam. After that, after the Patterson fight, Ali founded his own promotional company, Main Bout. The company mainly handled Ali boxing promotions and pay-per-view closed circuit broadcasts. Let's see. It says the company stockholders were mainly fellow nations, fellow nations of Islam members, and along with several other, including Bob Arum. Ali remains the only three-time lineal champion of that division. His joint records of beating 21 boxers for the world heavyweight title and winning 14 unified title bouts stood for 35 years. His fights with Joe Frazier, such as Thriller and Manila, and his fights with George Foreman, known as the Rumble in the Jungle, which has been arguably the greatest sporting event of the 20th century and was by a record estimated television audience of 1 billion viewers worldwide, becoming the world's most watched television broadcast of the time. He referred to as the greatest of all time, the GOAT. You understand me? Yeah, man. It's so much, man. I don't want to read all this, man. You understand me? But it's so much. I can keep going on, man. You understand? But I'm gonna pass the mic, man. Ali was one of those guys, man. He stood up for his people. He stood up for the rights, man. Uh, he didn't join the army. We all know that. But I was supposed to honor him yesterday though, but we didn't come on, man. And yesterday was the day too that he beats Real Pride in Houston, Texas. You understand me? That's real historic to me. Stay ready. You back, bro? Okay. What about you, all fella? You there?
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, Ali. I mean, goat, goat status definitely. He's definitely a global figure, a global boxer, one of the best ambassadors, boxing ambassadors the sport's ever seen. Uh, Bringing the sport to many different countries, not just your everyday first world country, but bringing it to third world countries, like places like Congo, places like the Philippines, and now have a pedigree in boxing because of fights of that nature. Congo still has a developing pedigree in boxing, but if it wasn't for that fight, there would be no pedigree at all. You know what I mean? There wouldn't be no guys like Ilunga Makabu. There wouldn't be guys like Martin Bakoli coming out of Congo if that fight wasn't going on. You know what I mean? And you see the Filipino boxing scene. This is due to Ali. You know what I mean? Ali was also used by the government as an ambassador to go talk to different states where the American government was having problems with it. Ali was that revered and that liked in well, maybe I shouldn't say not in that time, but he was his prestige was definitely used. You know what I mean? For the greater good, definitely. Ali, there was a time period during his imprisonment, uh, well after his imprisonment, where Ali wasn't allowed to fight, wasn't allowed to retain a boxing license in the United States, and that's when he went on his world tour in a day. There was multiple fights that he had here in Canada actually. One of the best fights he had was against a Canadian tough guy named George Chuvalo. Uh, that's when Ali can. I remember Ali saying that was probably one of his toughest fights of his career, other than the Frazier fight. George Chuvalo gave him, some serious smoke that night. But once again, Ali was a true representative, a true, ambassador of the sport. Wasn't a man that just stayed, in his own sector and was playing politics with being a diva type of heavyweight or being a diva type of boxer. Only wanted to fight in Las Vegas. Only wanted to fight in Louisville. Nah, Ali was the quintessential champion that took his talents all across the world. So he must be saluted for that. He must be. We also must mention that I can't give you a specific number, but time during his prime, a part of his prime was taken away from him due to that imprisonment from the U.S. government, because he took that stance of not going to Vietnam. You know what I mean? So who knows how much more greater Ali could have been if that time wasn't taken away. But once again, yeah, Muhammad Ali, the undeniable GOAT.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I see you in the building, BLTB. What's good with it, man? Drew Titan in the building. Um, Stay ready, man. Give me your thoughts, man. Muhammad Ali, man. Give me some good Ali stories, man. From your
One
perspective.
of one of the best Ali stories I ever heard was from Mike Tyson when Muhammad Ali lost to Larry Holmes. You know, him and Mike Tyson was real close. And he told Mike, he said, "Man, it's he." Mike asked him about the Larry Holmes. He said, "Yeah, Larry Holmes whooped my ass." Mike said, "Don't worry, I'm gonna get him back for you." And I think it was right before the Trevor Burbick fight. I think Mike knocked Larry Holmes the fuck out. And and then he went and got the belt from Trevor Burbick. So he kind of got two paybacks from Muhammad Ali because Muhammad Ali's last two fights was against Larry Holmes and Trevor Burbick. Muhammad Ali original style. He was the original hit and not get hit. That was his style. Stick and move, stick and move. He wasn't trying to get hit. It was more off of speed than power. But he started to where the stiff ass jab. His jab was like vicious. And he would hit you and move, and it wasn't really too much you can do about it because he was so quick on his feet. And most heavyweights was slow, and his footwork and his speed was just it was something different for his time. And the only person that really gave him problems was Joe Frazier, because Joe Frazier was that short, trying to get inside fighter, and it affected him. That's why Joe Frazier won that first time they fought. And they had wars the next two times they fought. Even though Muhammad Ali won the next two, one of them, if they wouldn't have called the fight because Joe Frazier couldn't see out of one of his eyes, Ali would have lost that fight because Ali wasn't coming out his corner. But they called the fight. They both beat up each other. Um, Ali was like like y'all said, he was a great ambassador for the sport. He's one of my favorite fighters of all time. He is my favorite heavyweight of all time. Um, just the things that he's done for us, not going to fight in the Viet Cong, like he said. There's no Viet Cong ever called him the N word ever. So why is he going over there to fight? What have they done for us? Why go fight for a country that's oppressing him? And that's what I'm saying. That resonate a lot, even to this day. Um, Another good thing about Ali is during those times, Ali was a jokester. He was a shit talker. And just a little known fact is Dolomite. If any of y'all know who Dolomite is, a lot of Dolomite jokes came from Ali. A lot of the his punchlines and jokes that he used to say, a lot of them was some of the stuff Ali used to say to his opponents. Like out of handcuff lightning. What do you say out of I done beat up a lion, beat up a shark, I killed a whale, handcuffed lightning and threw thunder in jail. First time I heard that was on a Dolomite movie. Then when I got older and I heard Muhammad Ali say it, and I was like, huh? And I started going back and forth, and I started seeing a lot of things that Dolomite would say, and go back and find out that Muhammad Ali said it first. Muhammad Ali was a remarkable person. He was an innovative person and very witty, and you couldn't out shit talk him at all. Not Howard Cosell, not nobody. Him and Howard Cosell had a great relationship too back then. Um, Even when he died, Howard Cosell was hurt before he passed. Man, R.I.P. to the champ.
Real quick. I want to get your favorite Ali fight and why.
Shit, George Foreman. Uh,
Facts.
the reason being is rope a dope, and I still sit there and I look at that fight, and I can see mistakes that George made. That George could have beat Ali in that fight because Ali knew the only way he was going to beat George Foreman was to tire him out. That was the only way that he would beat him. Ali was so slow, but he hit. You know what I'm saying? He was a slugger. He take your punches just so he could deliver his one. And just watching that fight and how he beat George, it was amazing. That's when you start thinking about your mentality in the sport, and you look at these fighters now. You got it. Your boxing IQ gotta be on point fighting. You can have all the skills in the world, but if you got somebody to come in and they're just good at what they do, and they can outthink you, they'll win every time. They will win every fucking time. It's very rare the skills will outdo, your mental in the ring. Your mental is 90% of what everything you do in the ring.
Yup. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to agree with that fight too.
So
Um,
you feeling the George Foreman fight over your fellow Canadian brother?
oh yeah, just because one thing that's memorable. about that fight to me was the vibe. You know what I mean? The vibe, the whole setting, the fact that you felt the energy in that stadium in the Congo, in Kinshasa, in the dig. You felt the people that was behind Ali Boumbaye in the dig. The whole background, the backdrop to it, I just loved it. You know what I mean? The fight itself was so dramatic. You know what I mean? It was action packed. Um, you're on the edge of your seat. I can only imagine for the people that were watching it live or watching it the day of, you know what I mean, thinking that Ali has no chance. You know what I mean? This is a George Foreman we're talking about. You know what I mean? The boogeyman of that time, undefeated, young, straight bruiser. You know what I mean? Power in both hands, relentless. You saw what he did to Ken Norton. You know what I mean? Everybody thought that was going to be the same result to Ali, and that Ali really turned it around. You know what I mean? Suckered everybody into thinking that, you know what I mean? He's too old in there. Wasn't moving around doing that rope a dope, and then finished it off, turned it around on him. You know what I mean? Had the energy when Foreman fell. I mean, it must have been nuts in the Congo. That definitely is the best fight. I mean, from start to finish, I've seen of Ali. But is it the same? No. The best, definitely no. You know what I mean? That's the best fight I've seen him in. But the best Ali, if you want to see the best, prime, you know what I mean? Flawless Ali. Salute to OG Kurt. OG Kurt Sugar, man, because I remember he was talking about this years back, you know what I mean? I wish I could hear more of him talk, you know what I mean? I ain't heard him in a little while, but he put me onto the Cleveland Williams fight, man. When Muhammad Ali fought Cleveland Williams, flawless performance, bro. Boy was like, gliding around the ring. The jab was beautiful. He was throwing, I think he knocked him out on his back foot, man. It was a beautiful display of boxing, skill, everything, the fluidity. That go watch that fight. Once again, salute to OG Kurt Sugar for letting me know about that shit. Cause I'm gonna pass it on to the rest of the man. You know what I mean? To go watch that fight, cause he wasn't joking, man. That's the best Ali you'll ever see.
Okay. Yeah, man. For me, man, it's probably a toss up between that Foreman and that Liston fight. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing the young Cassius Clay. You know what I'm saying, and just his energy and how he just shook up the world. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? One fight can make you that man. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. You feel me? And Ali, he had the whole package, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I'm glad Stay Ready brought that up, man, because I did want to honor Muhammad Ali, and we didn't get a chance to do it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't go live, man. But yeah, man. I also too the Terrell Pryor fight was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? In history, you know what I'm saying? They had that fight on February 6th in Houston at the Astrodome. You know what I'm saying? And, that was the fight where Ali was telling him, say my name, say my name. You know what I'm saying? That's also a classic fight as well. You know what I'm saying? What's my name? What's my name? You know what I'm saying? Because, Terrell Pryor didn't want to call him Ali. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to call him Cassius. You know what I'm saying? He was just obsessed with calling him Cassius Clay. You know what I'm saying? And I remember I seen an old interview when they was like on a talk show or something. They got into a whole scuffle about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ali was a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? I think he was really one of the trendsetters for the heavyweighters, man. You know what I'm saying? He had the finesse, the pizzazz. He had the mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? He had the $1 million smile. You know what I'm saying? He was doing this shit, you know, in the 60s and 70s and shit, bro. Bro was the nigga. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Ernie Terrell. Yeah, Ernie Terrell. Yeah, man. Yeah, them some cold heavyweights though, man, back in the day though, man. But moving forward though, man, RIP to the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, we're gonna try to honor fighters, our month for Black History Month, our legendary fighters of the past, present, you know what I'm saying, and maybe even the future, you know what I'm saying? But much respect to Ali, man, and the whole Ali family, man. RIP to the GOAT. But I wanna get y'all thoughts, man. I've been watching some film on this King Tug kid. Um, he's he's he ain't no hoe, man, and he has a good right hand. He has a good jab. He's pretty fast. Um, I want to come to you first, Oddfella. Does does Gary Russell have to be on his A game to pull this fight off, or do you see this easy money for Gary Russell, man? What's your thoughts, man? Give me your final prediction.
Um, I'm probably one of the few in the LDBC that will say this. Yes, I mean, Gary Russell Jr. has to be on his A game for a change. I mean, in the recent past, I don't even remember Gary Russell Jr.'s opponents if they were even that. I can't remember any names that was going to be a challenge to Gary Russell. But this one right here, Little Tug Stott, Naam Bayar, yeah, he's going to be a challenge. I'm not going to say, you know what I mean, go out on a limb and say he's winning this fight. You know what I mean? He's knocking out Gary Russell Jr. No, that's not. I don't think that's happening. But for him to challenge and give Gary Russell Jr. some work, some serious smoke, yeah, I think that, you know what I mean, that definitely can happen. I think it's going to be a close fight. And once again, answer your question, if Gary Russell Jr. Really has to be on his A game, yes, he does. I mean, if he's on his B minus game, I think he loses by split decision. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. People are like sleeping on this little Tug guy. Um, he ain't been featured on some PBC fights for nothing. Um, Once again, he's a silver medalist in the Olympics. He doesn't have your typical Eastern European style. He has a little bit, you know what I mean, of I wouldn't say slickness incorporated, but he does have some I would say Western or American blast of skill added to his repertoire. So he has more tools than your average or your typical Eastern European type fighter. So with that being said, like I said, competitive fight tomorrow night. Finally, we'll see how we look. We'll see how Gary Russell looks. If he looks spectacular, uh, definitely let's start beating the drum for him to, you know what I mean, vacate that division and move on up and weight and fight some real fighters. Do y'all get that? We got Abel Mahari in the building right now too.
Oh, okay, yeah, my bad. I was on mute, man. I see you in the building. My Hard Sports Podcast. What's going down with you, bro?
Man, feeling blessed though, y'all. How y'all doing today? Stay ready, Oddfella 503. Hope y'all doing good today.
Yeah, man. We kicking shit, man. We kicking shit. But yeah, stay ready. Let me get your thoughts right quick, bro. King Tug, man, Gary Russell, man. Give me your final thoughts, man. Do Gary Russell got to be on his A game? You know what I'm saying, to get this win versus this team, this Tug kid, man. Because I'm watching these highlights in these fights right now, man, and this dude ain't no hoe.
Man,
You
you
know what
know
I'm
what?
saying?
I tell you what, because I don't know. I still don't know this kid. It ain't really. I hadn't had a chance to go and look up none of his fights or nothing. Um, Matter of fact, I look up one
Okay,
right
look,
now.
I'm finna send the send. send you some of his little shit right quick. You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't
So you
got
can
to.
check it
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up right now. Like
out. Okay,
right now.
okay, okay,
I
okay,
already
okay.
sent it here. I'm finna pull him up.
My brother Ack Rich in the chat, he say, been watching King Tug. I know what his life like. I'm a little worried for Gary Russell. Salute, much love, y'all, man. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah,
Take heed. Take heed when Axe says he's worried. Yo, you have to be concerned.
yeah, yeah, man. This might not be no walk in the park, man. Yeah, this,
Remember last time we doubted Act. We have a new unified champion at 154. Huh? Salute to Act Reach out there, putting in your 2 cents in the chat. That's what it is.
yeah, yeah. My boy OG Run say Russell about to Shaka Zulu this dude. Black Bouncer say definitely check out the Muhammad Ali speech at Howard University Classic. Okay,
Mm.
JoJo Diaz is a good fighter. Russell beat. Okay, I see you in the building. Queen Denise Ward.
Okay, so let me say from
Go
what
ahead.
I'm looking at right now, just for me, look, I'm literally watching him against Morera right now. You know, a problem I see is the kid don't got defense like that. Uh, he putting combinations together pretty good. Like he putting them together nice. So I see why everybody say he's a tough opponent. And D
Gotta
style
go
say he
right
was
here.
slow. I really don't see him slow. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Me
I
too.
really
I'm
don't
looking
see
at.
him as being slow.
Yeah, I've seen the
I
same
don't.
video right now. Stay ready. But the problem I see with this Nambar guy is that the guy puts his hands down a little too much for my liking, especially when he gets hit with combination punches. Do you notice that?
No, but see, he was putting his combinations together. So when he dropped that hand and he brought it back up in a hook. You see how he did it. It was the way he
Right.
put the combination together. I'm not gonna knock him for the way he put that combination together because I was looking at it too. But I'm looking at one of his highlight videos, and like 503 said, I just watched him do a two piece and drop somebody. He caught dude behind the ear with that right hand. He just caught somebody again and had him into the ropes. I'm looking
Mm.
at all his knockouts, and he
Hmm.
do got a right hand.
He got a good
But
one.
but but one thing I say is he's telegraph his punches too. So fighting somebody like Gary, I'm not gonna say I'm worried for Gary. I'm not.
But I would
I'm not
say
gonna
be
say I'm.
careful.
But that motherfucker got an overhand right though. I ain't gonna even. God damn,
Yep.
he threw
Uh,
that.
yeah, I saw that too. I would say, I don't think Gary was gonna have to worry. Is gonna have to really conscious of is that overhand right hand. What I'm seeing in the highlight films. So, you know,
Shit, the one I'm looking at, that overhand right came out of nowhere. Like literally, dude threw a punch and he just ducked down and threw that right. I'm not knocked the old dude mouthpiece out and everything.
hmm
He got some nice power. I ain't gonna take nothing away from him. He got a nice right hand, but
ooh,
he's gonna have to put his hands up and defend himself.
yep, yep.
Okay, okay, okay. So
I'm still not gonna say because I've seen this before too. So I'm not gonna sit there and say we didn't highly touted the kid before and then all of a sudden they end up coming out and getting fucked up. This is my
yeah,
first
yeah.
time really watching this kid, and I ain't gonna say this kid ain't no world beater. He might as well be one. But in that same token, I'm not gonna put so much emphasis on somebody and then
Uh-huh.
and then he go out here and get masterclass boxed against. Because we know Gary Russell is tight. Do we think this kid can beat JoJo Diaz? Do we think this kid can go out and beat, what I'm saying, some of the motherfuckers that gave Lomachenko problems? Because I'm gonna tell you one thing, like he nice, he got some decent footwork, but it's not all there. He do get squared up too much, and he don't know how to sit down. I mean, he don't squat down. He's standing too straight up. I can see flaws. He's standing way too straight up. He might
Okay.
fuck around and get knocked out. So I'm not for to put a whole bunch of energy in him because he do got some punches, and if he got his form right, he'll be a monster. But
Trained by Joe
I'm
Goosen.
not who?
Joe Goosen. What you
Okay,
think about that?
that's who trains him.
Yeah. Joe Goosen. The nigga that be hating on Earl Spence and Wild all the time.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Man,
I know exactly who you talking about. Fat.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that old ass white dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that old
yeah,
ass
yeah,
white
yeah,
dude.
yeah, yeah. Goosen, man. Goosen.
Okay. Yeah. Gary Russell gonna beat the shit out this kid.
Okay.
Hmm.
King
How
Galahad
about that?
versus Claudio Guerrero.
Definitely agree.
That's a cool fight, man. But you know, that's some UK fights, man. But it's a cool fight though, man. I don't know who got the IBF featherweight belt right now. Is that JoJo Diaz? So we gonna see. You know, Kevin Former.
Facts, yeah. It's, Jojo Diaz got the IBF.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay. You say kid class starting early. I'm about to break out. Okay, appreciate that, bro, for coming through, DB. You the first one to come through in the chat, my boy. I appreciate that, man. But hey, my heart, real quick, bro. You got to keep it pushing because we gonna transition to the hip hop. Give me your thoughts, man. King Thug, Gary Russell, man. Final thoughts, man. Do Gary Russell got to bring his A game, bro?
I would say he do, but I would say that to me, I think that Gary Russell just needs to be careful about what his opponent can bring though too. He can't. The one thing I would be concerned about is if he doesn't take the fight seriously in the early rounds. That's what I would be concerned about because what we've seen in of all these upsets in the last year and in the start of January is that a lot of these guys would take their foot off the gas pedal and not take their opponent seriously, and then they end up getting surprised and they end up losing. I mean, just look what happened to Julian Williams, the Anthony Joshua. You understand what I'm saying? And even the Jared Hurd too. I would just say for Gary Russell that the danger level I would say would that be at a low medium, but I would say be cautious. And oh yeah, the hell with Leo Santa Cruz on the side.
Okay. I see you in the building, Corner Girl 66. What's good with it, Queen? Yeah. It is what it is, man. But real quick, man. We've been talking about this fight for a long time on my channel, man. I've been an advocate for this fight since last year, man. Y'all can go pull up the archives, man. Daniel Dubois versus Joe Joyce. You know what I'm saying? It has been officially made. They had the press conference today. Um, Frank Warren, you know what I'm saying? He says it's going down April 11th. You know what I'm saying? So that's in 2 more months, man. And I think this fight
Mm-hmm.
will be on ESPN Plus, if I'm not mistaken. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, it's going down, man. Let me get your thoughts. Oh, I know, you know what I'm saying. We've been cooking on this for a while, man. So give me your thoughts, bro.
Great
I'm right
fight.
here.
You know what I mean? It's about time we got, like I've been saying for the last couple of weeks, I need confirmations, man. I need confirmations. We got a confirmation finally. You know what I mean? This is a good one right here. Definitely, we want to see Daniel Dubois, his ascent in the heavyweight division. And this is a good to me. In essence, it's a step up fight. Um, it's not, you know what I mean, it's a step up fight, and it's a great domestic classic. I don't think we've seen a domestic classic as good as this since AJ Dillian White, maybe. You know, dig. I think this definitely outdoes the Dubois against Nathan Gorman. Uh, because we all been calling for this fight. We've been wanting to see these two undefeated kind of up next. Shout out to General. I seen that video. Seen his video earlier today. He was talking about the Dubois Joyce fight. Definitely agree with his sentiments. Um, Joe Joyce is just one of these slow guys that it's like hard to figure out how he keeps and continues to win, how he's successful, how he lands with slow as molasses, but he's able to land that punch on somebody's chin. You know, dig, able to knock out his opponents, able to, you know what I mean? He does have good stamina. He has a good chin, but will he be able to take a sustained amount of pressure from Danny Dubois. I think Joe Joyce gets stopped by accumulation of punches that he can't defend. You know what I mean? At the end of the fight, when it comes down to it, I don't see him getting knocked out. The boy has an excellent chin. I just see Dubois just putting too many punches on it. I wouldn't be surprised if Dubois shows us once again his improved boxing pedigree. You know what I mean? He surprised me and impressed me initially when he fought Nathan Gorman. I had him losing that fight against a better boxer, Nathan Gorman, but he outboxed the boxer. I believe he's going to show his boxing pedigree against Joe Joyce and end up just stopping him with an accumulation of punches, man. Yeah, Danny Dubois, I like the way he's ascending. Frank Warren's doing a good job giving him the type of opponents that he's getting. You know what I mean? Looking back on his resume, he has a bunch of there is some like easy work on there, but at least that easy work has, you know what I mean, good looking records. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, when we get to 20 years from now, when we look back on BoxRec, we can see all the undefeated fighters, even though they were unheralded Ghanaian fighters and unheralded Japanese fighters and whatnot. It still looks good on the resume. So I like how Frank Warren's kind of building up his young gunner in a dig. But yeah, I think he whoops Joyce and stops him by accumulation of punches. I like the passion I saw from him. That's the most passion I ever seen from Danny Dubois. He shoved Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce had the boldness to get up in Danny Dubois' face, right up in his nose and shit. Nigga was like, yo, I don't want to smell your breath, and pushed him back. You know what I mean? Good for Danny Dubois. The man looked like he's growing into a man. You know what I mean? And not just has a mind of a boy or nothing like that, and just takes anything. He pushed that nigga back. That's what I like to see. It just makes me more excited to see this fight April 11th. But that's my take.
Already, man. With my heart, man. Let me get your thoughts, bro. Daniel Dubois versus Joe Joyce.
Well, I'll tell you this though, guys. I'm very, very excited to see this kind of fight. You know what I mean? It's about time the UK finally puts a good fight together. And I'll tell you this though, this is perhaps maybe the second best fight right now, other than basically Joshua versus Fury, which we'll never ever see. But I'm telling you, this is going to be a really, really telling sign about where these two guys are kind of ranked right now and where they're going to take place after the fight. I'm favoring Danny Dubois. I think he's got a better edge than Joe Joyce because, you know, Joe Joyce is a little slow, but somehow, some way, he makes his style work. And so it's going to be a telling sign of two different styles, though. I mean, I don't think I've never seen this kind of hype and anticipation of a UK heavyweight fight since, I mean, going back to Frank Bruno versus Lennox Lewis back in the day. I mean, this is really, really exciting to see two really good heavyweights, you know, in their peak per se, and ready to go at it in the ring. And I think this is going to really tell how this heavyweight division is going to really shake out now. Now that both these guys have put themselves in the heavyweight championship mix, we'll see who's going to who's going to be rising up and who's going to take a little bit of a decline. You know what I mean? It's going to be a really, really exciting fight. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, man. Let me catch up in this chat right quick, man. Ultra Active say that man King Tug got a silver medal at the Olympics. Gary didn't. If that counts for anything, LOL. Frank Warren didn't play himself. Corner Girl 66 say Dubois will put hands to Gramps. Okay, this is a good matchup by time. OG Ron say it's the hurt business. Let's get it. Ortiz will be a great fight for the winner. Let's let the best fighter win. Okay. Stay ready, man. Take us home, bro. I kind of got
Man,
to feel
what?
knowing where you're going, but go ahead, man.
I don't think you do. Yeah, I know I'm picking Dubois. That's obvious. So it ain't no need for
Right,
me to
right,
just
right,
go on
right,
that.
right.
So, but hey, and why y'all already trying to fuck these kids up by putting Ortiz in there? Damn, they still young. They prospects, not contenders. Damn. But But as far as man, let me start right here. Let me start right here. That was the most boring push I've seen in boxing. I don't even know how the fuck you make a push boring and it looked like that shit was acted. I'm sorry. It did. That shit looked acted as fuck. It looked like they was going back and forth in the midst of it. He stepped up, man, push me. Make it look like something. Let's tell this fight. That's cool. But that shit looked acted in my book. But as far as the fight go, I
Bro,
think
that's British
I
beef. That's British beef. That's how I look over there.
all right, fella. All right, fella. All right, fella. I give a fuck. I can give a fuck. How it look. I'm telling you
Wow.
how the shit looked to me.
No hate on the Wellington over there, man. That's how the UK roll over there, man. That was some shit. They keep it in 100. They keep it in a pound over there, nigga.
Say, hey, all right, fella, is this my point, my opinion, or is yours?
My
I think
bad.
it's
I thought it was you. You know what I mean? Just cut the niggas off and
I,
shit.
I,
But go
I
ahead.
already. No, you be cutting us off too, but I let you say your whole point because I thought about jumping in, but no, I'm finna get this side and we finna get this work, cause I'm gonna tell you straight up, the only person that Daniel Dubois didn't knock out was Kevin Johnson. And you know how hard it is to knock Kevin Johnson out, which Kevin Johnson got knocked out by Joshua. Really, it was a TKO. He didn't just get one punch knocked out by Joshua. He got stopped, and it was a UK stoppage. Then you go to Johnson he got TKO'd in his last fight. He never got knocked out. He got what about 30 losses on his belt and only been knocked out like 3 times. And watch that for it was a hell of a fight. But everybody else you bought him and put in the ring with, he did knocked out. But then when Joe Joyce, I'm looking at it from a standpoint of Joe Joyce going in there with somebody we know Brian Jennings don't got a chin. And man, you took, you know what I'm saying, you took him to the distance. I was thinking you gonna get him the fuck up out of here. I expected Joe Joyce to get him up out of here. As slow as Joe Joyce is, I expected Joe Joyce to get him up out of here. But now I'm looking at it like when they go into this fight together, I don't think Joe Joyce. I think Joe Joyce is gonna get knocked out his damn self. I don't think it's gonna be just something serious. I think it's gonna, because Joe Joyce is so slow and Daniel Dubois is able to put them together. And Daniel Dubois ain't got no head movement, so he might get caught with something too. It's a possibility, but I think Joe Joyce will get stopped. And again, that push was fake. I don't give a damn what y'all say.
Yeah, man. It's all to the good, man. We gonna be chopping it up more about this fight, man, as weeks to come. You understand me? It's 2 months away, man. So we're gonna be talking about it. I'm gonna stop it right there, man. We've been talking about boxing for a good hour
hold on,
and
hold on,
eight
hold on.
minutes.
503, 503. I wanted to share my favorite black fighter for Black History Month. If I could do this real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, real quick. For my favorite black fighter of the month for Black History Month is Marvin Hagler, and the reason why I really revere a lot to Marvin Hagler is that he reminds me a lot of myself. Coming in, from the ground up, being questioned all my life. The same thing like Marvin Hagler. People question about this guy all his life, and all he do, mind his business, whooped that ass, and became undisputed middleweight champion. The man got disrespected his entire career, but look at the resume he built up. All right, look what he was able to do, and he did it in spite of everybody to what they thought of him. That's how I kind of looked at myself though too throughout my life. And I've always been questioned throughout my life about my basketball skills, my intellect, how I speak, and everything else. But I
Mm-hmm.
persevered and make things work, and that's where I am today. And I still got more things to accomplish in my life, just like how Marvin Hagler used to thought about when he during his boxing career, and now he's in the Hall of Fame, and we revere him as one of the great middleweights in boxing history. But salute to marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Yeah, man. We gonna definitely get into them great middleweights, man. I'm glad you said that though. Salute to Marvin Hagler. Um, but yeah, I can't stop. My boy OG Run say can't stop liking marvelous. Marvin Hagler, straight pro, yeah, man, straight up, man. He was the one that said, man, it's hard for these boys to get up, man, when they land in satin cheese, baby. You understand me?
Class
But shit,
quote.
show.
One of the best quotes
Yeah.
ever.
Okay. You must be going through Yeah, you
Oh,
know,
you don't
bad.
hear me? You don't hear me right?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, you said one of the baddest quotes in what in boxing?
I said, well, yeah, one of the most classic quotes in boxing.
Yeah. Okay, man. Well, let's go ahead and make that transition to the online, man. The hot hip hop topics, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about boxing for a little minute, man. What you want to start off with, bro?
Let's start off with some light work. French Montana, 50 Cent. Um,
Mm.
this beef has been going back and forth for a little while now. Apparently, um, French Montana pulled up to a club that 50 was hosting an event at in Miami. There is no footage of it yet, but the word on the street is that um, 50 Cent dummied. You know what I mean? Straight, you know what I mean? Punched out French Montana. Montana later responded with a video on the gram, which looked hella suspect. You know what I mean? He's trying to say that nothing happened or he didn't get punched or nothing like that. But he's wearing a hoodie. It looks like he got the Instagram filter on. There's some bruising to the left side of his cheek. So I don't know what happened. The footage isn't out there, but something seems like he might have got touched. You know what I mean? 50 Cent definitely he hasn't said anything yet, but yeah,
50
this
Cent came out and said something Wednesday.
what he's update us, Stay. What did 50
50
say
Cent
about
50 Cent said he didn't nothing happened. And
nothing
walked out
happened?
on the interview, yeah, and walked out on the interview for him even asking the question. And even said, man, he like, damn, y'all hear a rumor and run with it. Like if that was Will Smith, would y'all ask him that? He like, I didn't nothing happen. Nothing happened. I didn't do nothing.
Well,
And walked out.
I didn't touch plenty of people and denied it too. So we'll
That's
leave it
cool.
at that.
That's cool, but we talk about 50 Cent.
Yeah, we talking about the same 50 Cent that snatched gunplay straight source award.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Uh,
50 Cent, you know what I mean? He has bad snitch tendencies, but definitely ain't no hoe.
I ain't saying he is a hope, but when he say he, one thing when 50 Cent say something that he done did, I believe him. Because if he say he didn't do something, I believe him. Because the
Bro,
shit that he do, no, hold on, listen to me. The shit that he do, when they ask him about it, he won't even speak on it. He won't say he did or he didn't do it. He won't speak on it. Like that shit that happened with Ja Rule and them in that room. He don't speak on it. He didn't say he did nothing or don't. He don't speak on it. But when the shit he say he didn't do or shit that he done did, he speak on it. Like if he say I did something, yeah, I hit that nigga. Or no, I didn't hit that nigga. Or did or something like that. I tend to believe 50
I
since
don't know, man.
2001.
I don't know, man. Um, like I said, the boy, French Montana, face was looking kind of
Where'd I get
shaded,
this?
bro. It was looking kind of painted,
You
bro.
know, I don't need
You know
this.
what I mean? In the words of
I just thought about
Preacher,
it.
the eyes we built to shine that with. You the dig? I don't know, man. 50 Cent denying it. It sounds about right to me. That's what he's supposed to do instead of you know what I mean, talking about acting like Yella Beezy. I did that. You know what I mean? I did that. I hit that nigga. Nah, you ain't supposed to be doing that. You supposed to be acting like you got
Bro. We getting to a head. We getting to a head. Real quick, man.
I
Real
know,
quick.
I know, I know.
I want to get y'all top hip hop beefs, man. One of my favorite top hip hop beefs that I'm gonna always remember is Ti versus Lil Flip. You know what I'm saying? And I know people gonna say, well, why you say Ti and Lil Flip? You know, Houston nigga lost me. You know what I'm saying? But Ti did come down to Houston to the South Side and got his ass whooped. You understand me? So I'm always remember that, man. You understand me? That was one of my top hip hop beefs, man. I also liked it. Ja Rule and 50 Cent, that was a good one. You know what I'm saying? Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. What's yours, bro? Give me your top hip hop beef, man, and why?
That's some good ones. I think for me, the obvious one is Tupac and Biggie because it basically sparked the fake East Coast versus West Coast rivalry that was absolute fucking garbage and resulted in the deaths of both of those guys. Um, I think the feud that nobody really talks about enough is Ja Rule versus Nas. I mean, listen, Nas had some cold beats back in the day, and people forget Nas used to give Jay Z the business back then. Though, y'all remember that?
Most definitely. The Nas Jay Z beef's my favorite beef.
Yep.
Mahari. You know, dig. I think this is the most high level beef in the history of hip hop. You know what I mean? When you look at the tracks that were produced from it, um, and what was at stake. The King of New York
Yep.
at the time was the most coveted, the most elite piece of you know what I mean, status you could have in hip hop, being the King of New
That's
York.
correct.
To me, that's the best beef in my opinion.
Well, hold on, which one you think, bro? I stepped away right quick. You said who?
I said
Who's your favorite?
I said
Jay-
we was talking about that. I said Tupac and Biggie is a too obvious one, but I said the most underrated hip hop beat that not many people talk about in this generation was Nas versus JC because both them guys dropped monster diss beats,
Yeah.
and because the fact is they were battling for something that is basically bigger than anything. That was basically just like what Oddfella said for the status of the King of New York in hip hop. You understand? When you own that crown, you basically are the king. Ain't nobody gonna touch you. They all gonna try to kiss your ass. Basically, what it was. But now she should drop a lot of hit beats on Jay Z back in the day. You understand? It was fun back then. But another hip hop beat that I also that's still going on right now. I don't know if it's ended, but J 50 Cent versus the Game. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
yeah,
I remember that
but
one.
to me, yeah, to me that was just a mid level something. You know what I mean? To me, it wasn't a historical beef. If you want to talk historical beefs, I'm gonna take y'all way back.
Damn,
You know what I mean?
y'all ain't gonna let me say my beef. Y'all keep going through beefs.
Oh,
God
yeah,
damn.
All
okay.
right, say it, man.
No,
Just say what
go
you gotta
ahead,
say.
Give me y'all got any blue
Nah,
steel?
man.
Yeah,
Give my
bro,
big
that's mine
brother
up
the
there.
flow, man. Give him the flow, man. Y'all
Let's
boy,
go,
we
Rockets.
disrespectful, man. We disrespect. Come on,
Hey,
man.
watch your mouth.
Come on, man.
Like God, is that all you can say? That's all he know how to say. It don't bother me. We still better than your Bulls. I don't even know.
Matter of fact,
Hold on.
who did your Bulls get in the trade, bro? Since you said it,
Nobody. I don't
exactly,
even know why. I don't even know why
exactly.
he want to sit there and try to talk about nobody team when your team ain't even been to the
We
playoffs in how long?
Come on, come on. I was just
got-
joking. Calm down. Calm
What's the
down.
point?
I was just
But bro, I
I
told
was
you the other day.
just
I don't.
joking. I was
Hold
just
on. No,
joking, bro.
we not gonna start it because I told you the other day. I don't even want to talk about the Rockets right now.
All
Just because they
right.
won
I'm just
yesterday,
joking,
but you
bro.
keep bringing them up. Stop bringing them up. Like when I said it the other day, I'm serious. I
See,
don't
see,
want to
see,
talk about them.
you
I'm
see.
like, bro, I'm so serious. They
All
really
right, all right,
irritate
all
me, and
right,
y'all don't
all right,
understand
all
it.
right.
Like, don't
All
talk
right,
about
all right. My bad, my bad,
it.
my bad. I was
Cause
just trying to
because I
provoke
will
you.
start. I know, cause I'm gonna start going in on them bulls, and I'm telling you, and when I start get started, I'm not gonna stop.
All right then. All right.
But
Okay.
I
What's your
want to.
favorite
But
hip
let
hop beat?
me. My favorite hip hop beef is a West Coast beef. Period. It was Cube, Easy, well, Cube and NWA, and then Easy E and Dre. My favorite beef of all the time, cause that was a real beef. People was getting beat up. Uh, Matter of fact, still word on the street is it could be the reason that Easy died because of Suge Knight. That man, that beef right there, is still one of the still to this day my favorite diss song. My favorite diss song, No Vaseline, comes out of that whole beef. When people forget about that NWA track, real motherfucking G's. Oh man, hello. All right.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
Y'all
okay.
hear me?
Stay ready at the store and shit. He ain't gonna hear you. Be on mute.
I'm at the liquor store, bro. I'm trying to grab me some
Yeah, I know
liquor.
you at some stuff. She said, "How you doing, Kate? Did you find everything you need today?"
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
832
Yeah, that's
832
right.
Okay,
508
I know what's
7432.
up. You and Creek Store, y'all at Wine and Spirits.
Whoa,
I know
yes,
he said
coming
wine
at
and spirits.
you.
I just
Yes.
bought me a total wine, my brother.
Total Wine. Yeah, man. That's like the liquor supermarket. You
You know,
understand
stay
me?
right around the corner from it.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man. Real quick though,
Oh,
man.
yeah, you
You
too.
say Cypress Hill and Ice Cube, Trick North. Okay.
Ooh,
Oh
that's a
yeah,
good
that was
one.
a good.
You
That was a
already
good
in there.
one.
You should have went before me.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. I seen the building 89 TV. I see you in the building. But yeah, man, it was some cool little beefs, man. I definitely have to agree with A Mahari on that one, man. Tupac is legendary. You know what I'm saying? Stay Ready had some good ones. You know what I'm saying? But Trick Norsey had a good one. Cypress Hill, Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Ice Cube stole a song and put it on Friday. You understand
Mm-hmm.
me? If y'all don't remember that, you know what
Oh,
I'm
you
saying?
know what? Mr. Tiptoe just mentioned another good one. GJ Quick versus MC8. Oh my God, that was epic, bro.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah,
Woo.
that's that old school shit right there. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my God.
Death
Hey,
Row.
listen, for everybody in the chat, go look up at their diss tracks though, man. Bombs, bro. Bombs.
Yeah, yeah, man. Don't forget
Hey,
about
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the
You want to keep it the West Coast? Speaking of
for
Ice Cube, I mean, y'all want to hear something? Go check out the bitch in you. You know what I mean? Why? You know what I mean? Listen to Ice Cube get totally his career destroyed by Common Sense, aka Common. You know what I mean? Used to be called Common Sense. Go listen to Common absolutely destroy Ice Cube and the whole what they call the West Side Connection. Mac 10 and what's the other boy Dub C
mm-hmm.
destroyed by Shot Town's finest Common.
speaking of
The bitch
speaking of
in you.
shot
It's
town, I
called
got
the
an
bitch in
honorable
you. You know
mention.
what
Hello. Oh,
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
yeah. Speaking of shot
You
town, I
breaking up
got an
all the
honorable
way.
mention.
Let me see. Yeah, he's breaking
I'm
up a
breaking
little.
up. Can you hear me?
Now our fellow was breaking up. I know you on
Oh,
the road and shit. Go ahead, stay ready.
no. I was saying my honorable mention: Bone Thugs and Harmony and Twister. That's my honorable mention because I ain't gonna like. Matter of fact, Twister even had a line on Emotion said "fuck the whole thugs and clubs and the phony perpetrators with dogs." Hey man, y'all go listen to that bitch.
Mm.
That was a whole beef over Styles because if Twister was he wasn't the very first tongue twisting rapper, but at the time when nobody owns his type of style. And when Bone came out, you know what I'm saying, he felt like they was taking his style from him or trying to.
Mm.
So yeah. So he had a few diss tracks.
Okay.
Homicide and Emotions. Yeah. Shout out to Twister.
Okay. Well, moving forward, man. Moving forward. You got anything else you want to add to this, fella? You back? I see you. Look like you made it to the spot.
I mean? Indeed, made it to the spot. You know what I mean, safely and whatnot. Um, Last beef. I wanted to not talk it, get into, but just wanted to highlight
Hey, hold it down. Hold it down. Hold it
KRS
down.
One, KRS One's destruction of MC Shan. You know, dig Bronx against the Queens. That was monumental right there. Yeah, you know, dig. Yeah, I mean South Bronx. Um, KRS One literally came out of nowhere. You know what I mean, to destroy one of the best rappers at the time. Queens was definitely holding it down. You know what I mean, as far as like you know what I mean, rap supremacy. You know what I mean, with a lot of the more credible and you know what I mean, and better MCs were coming out of Queens, and then all of a sudden, uh, this cat out of the Bronx who was homeless, you know what I mean, off the streets. And KRS One did his thing, you know what I mean, and destroyed MC Shan first with South Bronx, and then you know what I mean, put the nail in the coffin with The bridge is over. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Hey, hey. You know what I mean? Jeez, yo, that's
Yeah,
classic murder. That's classic murdering right there. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
man. That's some real hip hop shit right there. Real quick, stay ready. My bro J King just mentioned something in the chat, man. Mike Jones
Yeah,
versus Comedian now. Give me your thoughts about that one, man.
fuck Mike Jones.
Oh.
Nah, but see, I told you once before. But this ain't got shit to do with that beef.
Right.
This is something I told y'all before. I don't fuck with that hoe. And that's on the back end. That's on the strength of some beef from back in the day. On some real beef. This real shit. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
ain't
yeah, yeah,
Involving
yeah.
you, dude? Involving you?
motherfucker. I used to hang around Swisher House, homie.
What? Holy
My
shit.
cousin is J Dog.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, yeah,
so
man.
you got some you had some encounters with Mike Jones back then, huh?
Yeah.
Slap him on sight, huh?
Who me? I
yeah.
would.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. Mike Jones, all his beats didn't never end well for him. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
Yeah.
To say the least. Chameleon that
Yeah.
killed him. You know what I'm saying?
Trey
And
beat him up. Shout
you
out
know,
to my big brother Trey. Well, that.
Trey
Shout out to
destroyed
my
his
bro
career.
Trey.
Trey destroyed your career. You know what I'm saying?
That's my nigga right there.
I ain't
And it ain't got nothing to do with that. Trey looked out for me a few times on some shit.
okay,
So you know,
okay. I wanted to ask you. I wanted to ask you another question, but my bro did highlight a good beef. What is one of your favorite Houston rap beefs or Texas rap beefs?
uh, Houston rap beefs favorite. Man, it's really fucked up because I really don't have a favorite beef because I think the beef shouldn't even never happen. A lot of the beef that was going on, like the Chameleon era, Power Wall, that beef should have never happened. Y'all were best friends on some shit. To be honest with you, y'all came up together at the same time, even when y'all both hit the scene. So it's kind of it's kind that beef was redundant. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the Zero and Trey beef. That shit right there kind of irritated me because y'all beefing over he say she say shit that was going on the back end. You know, I know the story of that whole thing, and that was real fucked up. And it wasn't even nothing about them two. It's shit going on about what people was going back and forth telling each other. So you know that whole shit right there was fucked up. Um, Texas beef is different because you know people was getting fucked up and losing their lives over beef going on in Houston. So I don't really speak on that too much because even that's how Fat Pat lost his life was the beef from the north side south side beef. So you know, if you really want to just speak on any beef,
Hold on, brother. I gotta disagree with you on that one. You gotta get your Houston
but
historian.
so no, this ain't no historical. I'm telling you coming from somebody from the SUC that told me what happened, and
He got
and
killed
and, and
by Pat got killed
he
by a
didn't get. No, I didn't say he got killed by a promoter, but they tried to set it up to make people think that he got killed by a nigga from Rosewood. I know the whole story, bro. It was they had that whole north side south side beef, and when they made that shit happen, they made it look like. Let me tell you something. Fat Pat, even though he was big and rapping, Fat Pat was still out there robbing niggas too. So that's what they don't tell you in the stories and what people don't know. Cause Fat Pat was a real life gangster, and was really out here jacking niggas, pulling pistols on niggas, whooping niggas. That's what I'm saying. Like I know that shit too. But but I'm saying when I said what I said originally,
Thug versus Zero. What about Slim Thug versus Lil Flip?
that's actually the one I was actually gonna say was if we
Yeah.
wanted to talk about anything, that was actually what I was fit to speak on next was the Lil Flip Zero Slim Thug beef because that shit was actually hilarious. And Lil Wayne had this group out here. I can't remember their fucking name to save my life. But Lil Wayne had a group out here. This when Lil Wayne was going to school at U of H for his sociology degree, or whatever. It
Talking
was
about Squad Up.
you squad up. That's them niggas. So when Slim
Yeah, man, you gotta
had
be a real Wayne fan to know that type shit, man. He Squad Up.
I
Number
ain't no I ain't no Wayne fan, but I know them niggas, bro.
I'm a Wayne fan. I'm saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm speaking for me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Go ahead though, bro.
That shit happened, bro, with that Slim Thug beef, and Squad Up decided to jump on Lil Flip bandwagon and drop a diss song on Slim. What the fuck was they thinking, my nigga? Cause when Slim came out, you didn't hear about Squad Up no more. Matter of fact, it wasn't even a Boss CD. It was a what I was just looking at that fucking album on YouTube the other fucking day. What the fuck mixtape was it? But when he came out and started going in on Flip and Squad Up, nigga, you didn't even hear Squad Up no more. Say, man, that was the funniest beef, and then Zero got involved, and then Pimp C got out. They squashed the beef. Like, what the fuck are we even beefing over? Cause Zero, before the beef was squashed, Zero ended up beefing with Lil Flip,
Right.
and that's that shit. If y'all have to be here in Houston and from Texas to understand why that shit was so fucking funny. And you could actually see what was going on, and you can hear all the tracks and shit. Cause that shit right there.
Well, I'm gonna just say this, man. You know, Zero is. I don't know, man. You know, he gotta really got to be from Houston to understand his whole lingo. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't got into it with a lot of dudes in the city. But I'm glad that him and Slim Thug is cool. You know what I'm saying?
That's a beef. Okay, I just thought about it. Texas beef. That's the beef. Zero and Big Chief. That's the motherfucking beef right there. That's
Yeah.
the funniest. That's the wildest beef right here in Texas.
Okay. Okay. Well, I asked you that because you know what I'm saying that it was a lead up question because we do have this Dallas beef going on, and I got my brother Jay Good in the building. He say what to do 503 Peace Pound happy born day Oddfella, man. Yeah, man, happy G Day to my bro Oddfella, man. Y'all tell my bro happy G Day, man. You
Happy
understand me?
G.
Yeah, my boy
Happy,
celebrating his G Day today. Go ahead, Art. I mean
Salute, salute.
hey, happy birthday, odd fella.
Respect, respect, Abel.
Hmm.
yeah, man. But yeah, we got this Texas beef brewing down here, man. It's kind of fucking with me, man. This yellow beezy Mo 3 beef, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Stay Ready say, you know what I'm saying? When it's beef down here in Texas, the shit it hit different, bro. And people kind of get it misconstrued. Like people get fucked up in these situations, like whether it's fighting or it's shooting. That's just how it is down south. It's kind of like California. Like we really on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers gonna get shot, motherfuckers gonna get beat up. You know what I'm saying? This Mo 3, Yellow Beezy beef, this Dallas shit, this DF Dub shit. It's just crazy in the DF Dub right now, North Texas, man. Um, but in recent news though, man, Yellow Beezy, they ran down on Mo 3 manager, Rainwater. You know what I'm saying? I sent y'all the video. You understand me? I'm gonna come to you first, Big O. What's your thoughts about this, man? You know what I'm saying? Because I know you had wanted to cook on it, man. You was talking about Mo 3 and shit. What's your thoughts, man?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. But my thoughts. Yellow Beezy's a lame, bro, and I always suspected he was a lame. He reminds me of like the spoiled brat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? A spoiled brat child of one of the girls that you know what I mean, you kicking it with. You just, you know what I mean, you just put in that work and you trying to get a juice box and he up in the kitchen, you know, talking about that those juice boxes are mine. Those are mine. You know what I mean? That he looked like one of them type of niggas. You know what I mean? I don't like him, man. I was slapping him in the face if I seen him in you know what I mean in person, bro. You know what I mean? But he just has that type of aura about him, and just seeing him after him and his boys ran down that dude. It wasn't no three. It was like five dudes that ran down the little college manager, whatever he was. You know what I mean? And to see him act like, you know what I mean, like he gave somebody an ass whooping of their lifetime was, you know what I mean, it's just comical. It just shows you the man ain't gangster, and the man ain't street, and he ain't talking it like he talking it on his records. You know what I mean? The dude's a fraud. You know what I mean? His name's not even real. You know what I mean? He got his name off of somebody else. You know what I mean? Off a Yellow Boy. You know what I mean? So as far as Mo 3 goes, Mo 3 just is just whack. You know what I mean? He's just as whack, straight up. You know what I mean? Because this dude out here, you know what I mean, showing the video of his manager getting, you know what I mean, getting snuffed out. You know what I mean? And he talking about his manager like, yo, my manager ain't street. You know what I mean? You shouldn't even be talking on the gram, bro. You should be out there in the street. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Getting restoring the honor of your manager. But you out here on the gram talking. You know what I mean? Talking a gang of shit. You know what I mean? And the police is watching, so you can't even retaliate. And you know it. And Mo 3 know it because he said, "Oh, I'm gonna go to jail now." I'm like, nigga, you just talking shit, man. You niggas ain't gangster, man. Nothing should have been said. You know what I mean? Afterwards, it should have been dealt quietly on the streets.
So I want
Secondly,
to
or
ask.
thirdly,
I want to ask you a question real quick.
thirdly,
Hold on, because I don't want you to forget that point.
Errol
Hey,
Spence. Errol Spence needs to get Errol Spence needs to get some new friends,
I
bro.
don't want you to forget that point. Go back to what you just said. Then you can make your third point. I just want to ask you a question. Let me interject and ask the question. God
Good.
damn, slow down. Because for one, you in a beast, and I want to know how much information you know because you over here making assumptions real quick. So let me ask you some questions. How much do you know about the beast that they got?
I don't care. I don't care
No,
about the
you
beef. I
no
shouldn't
no
know.
no no
I
no no
shouldn't know.
no.
I shouldn't know about. All I know is that I seen a video of Yella Beezy and his goonies running down on a manager. You know what I mean? And he's you know what I mean? He's happy about it. He's all
We
amped
don't
about it.
we
He's
Okay,
don't we
hyped
don't know
about
how
it,
much
like he
okay,
done
he
did
know, man.
things.
okay, cool.
That's,
So
you know what I
that's what I
mean?
know.
That's
That's
regular.
what I
That's
do know.
regular
Okay,
everyday
cool.
shit. Man, them
Okay,
dudes
cool.
do this shit for fun
Now,
every day, man. And
cause
this
now,
nigga
cause
acting like he did
Man,
something, man.
listen, bro.
What do I need to know
Listen.
the background of
Let
the
me
no,
tell
beef
you
for?
something, bro.
Oh,
I'm seeing the realness. I'm
I
seeing
see.
the realness with
No,
my eyes. I don't need to hear no background story. They both lames to me, dog.
So I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead and make your point. Cause when I make my point, I'm finna shut some shit down. So go ahead and make your point.
Yo, shut it down
No,
then.
no,
Shut it
no.
down. Go ahead.
Go ahead and make your
My
third
point's
point.
been made. My point's been made. My
Your
point
third
is
point.
both
Because
of
number
them are
one,
lames,
okay,
man. My
so
point
let me
is
say
both of them are lames, and Errol Spence needs
nah.
to find some new friends. That's my
Now I'm gonna
point, my
say
nigga.
this. Motherfuckers done died already, nigga. You can't sit there and go retaliate on somebody when they already know y'all got beef and somebody done already died. So put that shit out in the open so motherfuckers can know what the fuck going on. Mo 3 rolled by himself. He ain't got no team of gangsters that run with that nigga. Are you out here in these streets, my nigga? Do you run that life? Niggas, too many snitches out here for all that bullshit. Niggas already know if he can't even go to a venue with Yellow Beezy. If he show his face at a fucking venue with Yellow Beezy, the nigga going to jail.
Hmm.
See, that's the shit that I'm saying. You out here running your mouth and out here acting like you know every motherfucking thing. Niggas
Yeah,
ain't
I
can't be
do.
that. Hold on, my nigga. Now, hold
No,
on.
they
You just said,
lames.
let me
They
make my point.
lames, bro.
Niggas can't
They
be that
lames.
gangster no more.
They
Niggas
lames. They're
can't.
on
No,
the gram
niggas ain't
acting
shit
like,
lame.
yo, they acting
Nigga
like
can't be
lames,
that.
bro.
Niggas can't be
And
that
this what
fucking
you
gangster no
advocate, my
more.
nigga? This is what you
Nigga can't
advocate,
be.
my
Ain't
nigga? A
nobody
nigga like
advocating
Mo
for
3?
shit.
Get the fuck
Nigga
out of
ain't
here, man.
ever.
I ain't
Hey,
trying to hear
niggas
this
ain't
shit.
advocating. You ain't trying to hear it, but I'm giving you the truth and the real. Cause niggas ain't advocating for a bitch ass thing.
Like
I
I
ain't
said, nigga, I ain't
advocating
trying to
for a
hear no
bitch ass
background
thing.
stories.
Maintain
I
I'm
ain't
not
trying to
advocating for
hear
a
no
bitch
respectful.
ass
background
thing.
stories.
I'm
You know
not
what I mean?
Okay,
advocating
y'all gotta
for a
go one
bitch
at a
ass
time, bro.
thing.
One at a time, my guy.
Don't
I'm
you
not
ever,
advocating for a bitch
discredit
ass
my
thing.
streetness, because you
I'm
don't
not
know where I've been,
discrediting
bro.
shit. I said, are you living that shit right now? That's what the fuck I asked. Are you living that shit right now? Are you?
Hell
Because
nah.
my nigga, last time I checked, you got a fucking degree and you working a fucking 9 to 5. You not living that shit right now. I'm not living that shit right now. I didn't question the credibility of bitch ass thing. I asked, were you living that shit right now? That's what the fuck I asked.
That
See,
shit's irrelevant, my
no,
nigga.
that shit ain't irrelevant because the problem is we keep putting our shit and how we used to do shit and how these kids do the shit now. We living in a fucking social media age. Everything these niggas do is being recorded. Everything these niggas do is being told on. These
That's
niggas
a
getting
fact.
snitched on every motherfucking day. You can't do the same shit you used to. So guess what? I can put a bug in the air and have somebody else take care of it for me.
That's true.
I can throw that shit in the air and have somebody else take care of it for me because I know how social media do. Let's see if one of my stupid ass crash dummy ass fans under one of these niggas for me. Let me see if that'll happen. Man, my nigga, you gotta think sometimes niggas do shit for a reason to see if they can catch a play. Just because I ain't living the shit don't mean I still ain't out here and I don't hear shit that's going on. It's a
Ding, ding,
bunch
ding,
of
ding,
shit
ding,
out
ding,
here
ding,
that's
ding, ding,
going
ding,
on.
ding, ding, ding.
Motherfucker done died, my nigga. Motherfuckers is still getting shot at over this shit. Yellow Beezy even got shot at. I don't even fuck with Yellow Beezy music like that. But that nigga done got shot at. Nigga, this real life shit out here in Houston, in Texas, in Dallas, in
It's
San
real life
Antonio,
shit over
in
here
El
too.
Paso. I know it is.
Rest in
I
peace to the
I
Tyler
know it.
twins. Triple
I
homicide that just happened over the
yeah.
weekend.
That's cool.
I play the niggas music. You know what I mean, damn near every Saturday.
Yeah,
He's
that's
gone.
cool.
So
That's cool. That's cool.
don't
But I'm
act
just
like
telling you.
we
But you don't
oblivious
know
to that shit over
everything.
here.
I'm not
Huh?
saying it's
Don't
not,
act like that.
I'm not
Because there was
saying
a
you not,
triple
my nigga.
homicide on
Did
Saturday.
I just
Go
say
look
we
it
ain't
up.
talking about
Go look it up.
what just happened? We not talking about what the fuck happened in Canada. We talking about this particular beef right here. This one beef right here. Nigga, we talking about that beef right there?
But
Did
I
you
don't care.
bring that up as a
Niggas,
question?
niggas is getting shot. Niggas is getting killed over
Niggas
here
get
too,
shot
dog.
every day. I know,
Niggas
but
is
I'm
getting
just saying you calling these niggas
niggas
lame
is getting
and
killed over
you
here
not
too,
in their
bro.
camp. You know. No, my
And I'm
issue is
not
you
spending
calling
it on
these
the
little
gram.
niggas lame and you not nigga. The whole thing is lame. Killing each other is lame. But my issue is you calling these niggas lame and talking about what they not doing because you not in their camp. You don't even know what they dealing with. You don't even know who the fuck in they ear. The shit is
Lame,
different.
bro. I'll never stomp a man out and be like, yeah, I did that.
The Yellow Beezy didn't come out and say he did it.
Yeah, he did. It's right on video, bro. That's what
The
Mo 3 was
nigga,
showing, dog. What you talking about?
nigga, Yellow Beezy didn't come out of his mouth and say he did a goddamn thing.
Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
I was gonna say, you guys, let's keep the peace. Let's keep the peace there, bro. I
Yeah,
had to call it
we
for the
gotta.
mail multiple times.
The peace is always there with me and Stay, bro. This is how we
Yeah,
talk, my nigga.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
though, man? You know what though, man? It's actually really intriguing how this whole beat just came out of nothing. You know what I mean? I'm saying from an outside perspective because
Okay. Now, let me break it down to you, man. I'm gonna let the boys cool off, man. You understand me? All fella, go fire up a backwood, stay ready. Get to the highs, pull your drink up. You understand me? Drink some more. You understand me, man? This beef, man, started. Oh, okay. My boy got one in there. Good deal. Man, this beef started, man, a while back though, man. All these boys used to be cool, man. You know, Jay Good, he know about it, man. Him, Mo3, Trap Boy Freddy, Yellow Beezy, man. All this shit really just came out of nowhere, if you ask me. You understand?
okay.
Um, but it kind of started with the Roy Lee situation, like my boy got right here, R.I.P. Roy Lee, and like Stay Ready was attesting to. You know what I'm saying? People have died. You know what I'm saying? Roy Lee was shot. You know what I'm saying? He was jumped in the club. You understand me? Yellow Beezy was shot at. He almost died and lost his life. In October, that was just a few months ago. Niggas don't remember that. You know what I'm saying? He got shot up on the tollway. Mo3 has made songs dissing them. Trap Boy Freddy, Sprinter Van got shot up. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of shit be going on, bro, in that D of Dub area, man. And boys gotta and you gotta understand that. You know what I'm saying? So hey Mahar, man, let me get your thoughts right quick, bro. Now what you were saying?
I was gonna say though, from an outside perspective, I mean, the way it sounds like to me, it sounds dumb to me. But if you don't, if I've not lived in that neighborhood and understand those kind of circumstances, then it's gonna be hard for somebody from the outside to understand why they keep shooting at each other. So. It's unfortunate that that these people have gotten shot at over some dumb petty shit. Because it really sounds to me, to be honest with you, it's really like dumb petty shit to me. It really is. But because unfortunately I don't live in Dallas. I don't live in Houston to know what's really going on down there. So I don't have much of information to go off of that. But just to be honest with you, I think it's just just dumb, and a lot. And then we lose a young black man in the process. We're actually doing the white man's job for them. You understand? I don't like that.
Yeah, man, that's basically what it is, man. Um, yeah, so it is what it is, man. But moving forward, man, I'm gonna kind of switch the narrative a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I want to get y'all guys' thoughts on um this Snoop Dogg, Lil Boosie response to Gayle King about this Kobe shit, man. Now I know you familiar with that situation,
Yes.
Amar. Give me your thoughts, man. Give me your thoughts, man. You got Snoop Dogg saying, calling her a dog face, dog head bitch, and all this and all that. You know what I'm saying? You got Boosie saying fuck her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, what's up with Gayle King, man? And then she blaming it on the network and saying that they only posted that part of her saying that. You know what I'm saying? So what's your thoughts, man?
Man, I'm gonna say it straight up, the rawest I can ever be. Fuck Gayle King and fuck Oprah Winfrey. Those two women are the biggest anti mamas that you could ever find in the history of society. Because here's the thing. I am so sick and tired of everybody in the mass media talking about this whole Kobe Bryant rape bullshit. All right? The fact of the matter is this: the woman who filed the charges against Kobe Bryant refused to testify because she knew she was lying. All right? This woman knew she was lying because she already had multiple encounters with different men after Kobe Bryant. Why do you think she had multiple semen in her system? That's the kind of bullshit that the media doesn't report on. But you know why they do this? They want to do this because they want to rip the integrity of the black man. Understand? If you have not listen, you thought that situation was worse now? Picture that back then in 2004. All right, Kobe was getting lit up by the media non-stop. But you know what he did? He basically took his anger, the hatred of the people, and took it out on everybody on the basketball court. That's where the Mamba mentality came from. You understand? Because the fact of the matter is this: Kobe was going to take over the league and become the face of the NBA. And unfortunately, because of the whole rape allegation, guess what happened? He was stripped of multiple opportunities to be MVP. All right. I want y'all to picture. I want y'all to understand this. The man,
Right. Because he only got one MVP, if I'm not mistaken, right?
he only got one fucking MVP award in 2008. He should be a four-time MVP. All right.
And
Steve
Bron
Nash,
got three. LeBron got three.
LeBron got three, but the fact of the matter is, you don't hear nothing about LeBron James. All right. But I'm not. But I'm not going to talk about LeBron James. This has nothing to do with him. Nothing to do with him.
Right.
My point is this. My point is this. These women here, they are basically opportunists. They seize on opportunity to try to rip the integrity of the black man to suit their agenda. That's what it is. All right. The fact of the matter is this: go type up Gayle King, Oprah Winfrey, and Harvey Weinstein. Look up that shit. All right, look that shit up, and I'm gonna go in on this tomorrow on my live stream at 3 p.m. So stay tuned for that. But the bottom line is this: this is a complete double standard by the media. And because of the whole agenda being pushed by the feminist bitches and the Me Too motherfuckers that are trying to shove this shit down our throats. No, I'm being serious as it gets. You think I'm playing? I'm being serious as it gets. Because of those two factions shoving that shit down our throats. It doesn't matter if the evidence comes out that if we basically proven innocent. If a black athlete gets accused of something that they never did, it stays with you for life. I want y'all to understand that. Because Ben Roethlisberger raped multiple women throughout his NFL career and never got shit for it. They're still trashing Michael Vick for the dogfight and stuff to this day.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Stay ready, man. Give me your thoughts, man. What's up? What's up with this Gayle
Fuck
King?
Gayle King.
Exactly.
Uh, no, on some real nigga shit though.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I I haven't really spoke on it except saying leave my comments on Twitter. But let me take the everybody talking. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say this. I was at work today. I walked in our break room. On TV they had Good Morning America. Oprah was on Good Morning America. It just so happened Oprah was on Good Morning America this morning. Surprise,
Hmm.
surprise. But
Yep.
she was on Good Morning America and they asked her how is Gail doing, and she started crying. Oh, she's doing horrible. She's not doing good right now. She's receiving death threats. Bitch, fuck Gail. Fuck your whole ass too. Fuck that bitch. Y'all over
Yep.
here asking how is Gail doing. Bitch, fuck. How the fuck is Vanessa and them kids doing right now? Ask
Thank
yourself
you.
that. Everybody and their mama running Kobe name through the mud. All you media sources and this you white hoes and you black bitches like Gail and motherfucking Oprah and that faggot ass motherfucker that run with Oprah. My bad. I didn't mean to say it like that fat motherfucker too. All y'all running y'all name, running Kobe name through the mud, but why? He was found innocent. But this motherfucker done died.
Thank you.
And he gotta sit here, his wife and his three daughters that still living got to sit here and watch y'all drag their father's name through the mud. Because guess what? The
Hmm.
kids they don't know that part of their father. They don't know what
Exactly.
happened back then. They don't know what happened back then. That shit was 2003. It is
Yep.
2020. That shit was 17 fucking years ago. 17 years ago.
Yep.
Y'all are running their father's name through the mud and they got to sit here and see this shit. When they go to school, you probably got one of these little faggot ass white kids, or your daddy was a rapist.
Hmm.
And I wouldn't even be mad if they beat the shit out that little kid. And
Damn
then we
right.
gonna hear it on the news. I forgot the oldest daughter name. You hear it on the news. She done beat up a kid because he called him a daughter a rapist. And y'all want to sit here and defend this?
Yep.
Somebody wrote on his mural rapist, the one in Austin. And we sit there, and if you sit there and think about it, I know for a fact it was somebody white.
Hmm.
I know it was somebody white because one thing black people don't do is black people don't desecrate people's their murals, or we don't desecrate people's cemeteries. But I tell you what, let me go around here and start writing rapist, slave owner, and racist across Thomas Jefferson's statue, George Washington's statue, fucking Benjamin Franklin, Sam
Yep.
Houston, all these motherfuckers statues, rapists, slave owners, shit like that. Y'all will be offended. Y'all would
Yeah.
fucking be offended. So why the fuck do y'all keep bringing up this man's past? He dead. Ain't we can't bring him back and ask him them questions that y'all could have asked him throughout these 17 years that y'all could have asked this man. Why nobody asked him in the countless interviews that he done been in about this fucking rape situation? You know why? Because the shit is fucking irrelevant. This man done did so much good throughout the years. The foundation, the Vanessa Kobe Bryant Foundation that they do to help black communities, outreach programs, and shit for us that
Yo.
they do all the good shit that they fucking do. Y'all wanna discredit all that shit about some shit that he got away with, that he got fucking found acquitted for back in 2003. The shit make no fucking sense. And if the tables could be switching, Gail, that was you on the helicopter, guess what? I'll give you a fucking standing ovation. That somebody finally shut you the fuck up. The
Hmm.
same thing for Oprah. How
Exactly,
about that?
man.
Yeah, man.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
Tell him stay
I
ready.
wish I wish Gail and Oprah could switch places with Kobe and Gigi.
Damn right.
Mm.
Damn right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I definitely I have to agree with you on that one because I don't see no Harvey Weinstein documentaries. I don't see, you know what I'm saying. I don't
And
see
another
nothing
thing, and another
on
thing too is, and another thing too is, explain to me, Oprah, why did you decide to pull out of the whole Russell Simmons documentary? Why does the heat was the heat too much for you, bitch? Damn
yeah,
right.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah. All fella, man. Let me get your thoughts, man. Take us home on this, bro.
I mean, you can't say it really much better than what Stage just said. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, I mean, I really can't put anything more to that other than the obvious. Um, Oprah and Gayle King are definitely these liberal type women. You know what I mean? That definitely don't promote the the essence of the black male or any type of male at that. You know what I mean? Um, when we look at Oprah's, you know what I mean, some of Oprah's endeavors, she's got, you know what I mean, a lot of praises for opening a school in South Africa, but mind you, the school was only for females. You know what I mean? What is
Facts.
she? What has she done for the males? You know what I mean? Um, she She utilized that she was based in headquarters in Chicago for decades. Chicago is definitely a city that's uh, experienced a lot of problems. Um, I haven't really heard much of Oprah investing in the youth of Chicago. I might be maybe I missed the maybe I missed that. Maybe I'm not close enough to Chicago to hear that. But I don't, you know what I mean. I'm assuming that she hasn't in the dig. Um, so it's expected. You know what I mean? It's part of the agenda. It's part of the, you know what I mean, of the movement that they're utilizing, especially it's despicable, you know what I mean, that they're utilizing this a legend's death, you know what I mean, to you know what I mean, slander his name and further detach, you know what I mean, the female from his father or the daughters from their father, you know, dig, create that distance, uh, uh, but between the female and the man, downgrade the man. This is what's going on, and it's an excellent point about the kids. You know what I mean? Because they got to hear this shit, bringing stuff that they probably they didn't know about. You know what I mean? And now they're instead of hearing that their father's a legend, how great a basketball player, how great a global ambassador he was. The focus is being made on um, allegations of rape. You know what I mean? In the yesteryear when Kobe was a youngin, in the dig. So yeah, it's just part of the agenda, fellas. You know what I mean? Um, it, you know what I mean? The part of the agenda, Hollywood, the entertainment, the entertainment over this side. Um, that's what it is. You know what I mean? It's sad to see, but until we uh overhaul and take it over, it's just gonna be more of the same.
Yeah, man. It's an epidemic in America that has stood the test of time. Unfortunately, you're absolutely right, man. My brother Abe had to dip out, man, but that's cool though, man. We finna go ahead and wrap it up on that note, man. Much love to the whole chat. Everybody came through today, showing love, man. I think Big 78. He live right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go tune in to the General Big Chief 78, man, and y'all have a safe Friday, man. We're gonna try to go live tomorrow, man, if possible, man. Probably do some post fight reactions to Gary Russell or something. You understand me, man? And we're gonna be right back, on it. First thing smoking Monday, man, marathon Monday. You understand me? And yeah, we're gonna keep grinding, man. Stay ready, man. Let me get some last words from you, bro, and let the people know what you got going, bro.
Shit, I ain't got shit going. I'm finna sit back and get ready and go to Philly. Shit, I'm tired as fuck. I'm finna pour me up a drink of this Martell Blue Swift, turn on my TV, and pull me a Al Bundy. Fuck with y'all next week. Unless I go live with one of the fellas.
Mhm. All right,
Y'all,
yeah, man. We probably go live tomorrow, man, after that King Tug fight or something, man. I might pull a live out
all
of
right, well,
something.
shit, let me know. I'll jump on with
Yeah, man. With that being
you.
said,
If I'm at home to watch the fight, I might actually go watch somebody perform tomorrow.
okay. Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Hopefully we have some more interviews next week. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep working, man. We're gonna keep working.
All right.
With that being said, don't close it out. All right.
And another heated boxing conversation. Yeah, dig. Of course, salute to my brother, Stay Ready Boxing TV. You know what I mean? Y'all should know by now. This is how we roll. You know what I mean? we, we 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 passionate, niggas. You know what I mean? But once again, always at the end of the day, it's always love and there's always peace. That's how we roll in the LDBC. You in the dig? So salute, Stay Ready Boxing TV. Salute Abel Mahari for coming through. You know what I mean? And dropping us with your opinions
on thus topics and whatnot. And yeah, salute to the whole chat, Ron Finkley, you know, Dig, Trick Nolte, you know what I mean, all the queens that came through, Denise Wards and whatnot. Salute. Um, my final pick for the fight, tomorrow's fight is Gary Russell Jr. by a close decision. Let's go unanimous, close UD in the dig. I believe, like I said, Lil Tugs don't bring that smoke. Should be a good night of boxing tomorrow. With that being said, salute to the host with the most 503 line, but it's your favorite yet your most hated Oddfella. Salute to the whole LDBC, and I'm Gizon.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's going down tomorrow, like OG Ron say, man. You understand me? Y'all tune in, man. Tell a friend to tap in, man. We got Gary Russell. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a tough fight. It ain't gonna be a pushover. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, Guillermo Rigondeaux coming to fight too. And he get a little junior belt or something, man. And you know, we have some good fights, man. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna be right back on it, man. Next week, man, my bro going to Philly to cover Jericho versus Montana Love, Texas versus Ohio. You understand? Ryan Garcia coming back too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. And we got Caleb Plant fighting versus Finn Bunts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's going down next week too as well, man. We're gonna have some good boxing going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all tune in to Big Chief 78. It's your boy 503 Line, man. 1-4 for the Houston Hard Hitters, man. Y'all smash the like button, share this video, leave a comment down below, and let me know what y'all think about the live streams, man. You understand me? And it's just like that, man. H time for real. Peace.